Oh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, the Dreadhead Ninja Bot, Rodimus Black, and I am back one more time again. I've made it. I've done it. I came back. And from where, you might want to ask? From an extremely important quest, which is why I've been gone for 2 weeks. I went on a mission to find the Ghetto God Glove of Power, and you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I found it. And I am officially the Thanos of the toy game. Check it out. Yes, I had to go on a mission first to Family Dollar to find the glove, and then I had to go on another journey to Michael's in order to find all 6 Power Stones. I don't really know what they do yet, but I know this pink one right here summons pretty pink ponies to my aid whenever I'm in combat. So I'm going to save this one for an important day. This one right here on my thumb, I know allows me to get great deals on toys at toy conventions. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this works out. Yeah. I had to do it though. Had to make it. My boy gave me the title of the Thanos of the toy game, and I decided to make it legit. And actually become the new Thanos of the toy game. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, give it applause for me. Yes. But that is not why you came here today. You came here today because you want to see what new toy I just bought. And here it is. It's MasterMind Creations reformatted IDW inspired Turben, otherwise known as Whirl. Now, I've never actually had a Whirl in my collection before. My brother Cregan does have the Hasbro, the latest Hasbro version of it. And it's cool. It's cool. It's alright. You know, I mean, I don't got no problem with it. But it just really didn't fit into my collection personally. Yeah, when I saw this guy going on eBay and I was able to pick him up for 60 bucks, it was like, boom, it's on. I got him. So here we go. So first off, as usual, let's take a quick look at packaging and accessories. So first for packaging, here's the box he came in. Typical MasterMind Creations packaging. Just like if you got the 6-shot, their Terminus Texahedron, or if you picked up their Overlord as well, you know, I mean, it's just typical, not typical, excuse me. It's, you know, it's in line with their tradition with the way they do all their packaging. So on the back, it gives you a picture of him in his helicopter turban mode. You also get a nice little picture of him in his like kind of Gerwalk, Macross inspired mode, and his robot mode as well, which is really awesome. He also comes with a sticker, not sticker sheet, but with like a little comic book and instruction sheet as well, which gives you a little bit of information about the character. Because honestly, I don't know too much about Whirl. He wasn't a G1 character, so I didn't grow up with him. But he is definitely big in the comic books and in some other fiction as well. So accessory-wise, he does come with a sword, and it's really nice looking. It's a nice kind of gunmetal gray. Only paint on it is like this little gold speck in the middle on both sides. The thing I do like about it was that they're keeping in line with the comic book. Everybody has, like, I'm noticing everybody has the same sword, kinda. Terminus Texahedron has it. Hasbro's Drift has it. So I kind of like that there's this like whole universe and everybody has these same kind of ancient swords as well. Also, he comes with these 2 gun turrets as well. They're both just like about the same colors, gunmetal gray. I think it's just plastic. Doesn't seem like there seem to be paint on it, but it's just plastic, so that's fine. The only paint on it is back here on the fin. There's like black paint, and the rest of it is that gunmetal silver. But they look nice. They look really good, and they both apply right to the back of the wings in any mode. So once you pop them on, you really don't have to move them again. So they just both sit right on the back of the wings, looking really good. I really do like this figure. This is one of those toys that, like, even my wife, as soon as I got him home and took him out of the package, my wife was like, damn, I really like that. Like, it's sleek, it's beautiful. You know, she really dug the design of the figure altogether. Excuse me, these should be pulled in. But yeah, she really appreciated the sleekness and the stylized look of it. You know, and it's in keeping with everything else that I buy. I buy those ones. I'm not a G1 collector at all. I buy those figures that are stylized that I know I'm going to continue to love throughout many, many years to come. Now, this guy is actually really, really easy to transform to, which is something I really love because I hate complex transformations in toys. So first off, what I want to do is get him into his Gerwalk, I think that is. I'm sure Cregan will skewer me if I'm mispronouncing that. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that first. But yeah, alright. So yeah, also landing gear on the bottom in the plane mode. Really nice looking. Ooh, ah. Ooh. And I also wish the cockpit open. But okay, anyways, robot mode. So basically to transform them, you just want to pop this back half up. And these all pop up extremely easily. And you're just going to spin the legs down a little. Okay. Now these are just held in by clips right here and right here in the middle. Just wiggle those apart. Very easy. Now you can see the clips and how those line up. Just like that. Like teeth. Like rah, 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 rah. Alright. These right here, they spin the thigh protectors. So we can just spin those out of the way. Spin the legs into place. Collapse the landing gear. Now, even in the instructions, they tell you to be very careful. On both legs, they have like these little push-in pieces right here. You can see these little darker blue pieces. You want to push these in and then pull the leg. So you push in and pull. Okay? Push in. Could be a little difficult at times, but yeah, push in and pull. Alright? Then you can put these back. Kind of get into that weird joint right there. Feet, ball peg. These just go up and down. They don't swivel or anything, but they are just a ball joint in there, which works very well. So it gives you like your rocker, obviously your tilt and everything like that. Going to get you everything you need. I mean, honestly, y'all, this is one of those times where I'm like super excited about this figure. It is very, very rare that I get like super, like really, really excited about figures anymore, because there's just not a lot of stuff coming out nowadays that I'm just really too interested in picking up. So I'm kind of find myself going backwards in my collecting. But alright, so we got the legs done, and just simply untap both arms like so. Now the directions kind of tell you to leave it like this, from what I understand, from what I gathered from them, which is fine. But that long tail, I'm not a fan of. So because it's my toy and they can't tell me how to play with it, I'm going to just do this. You just untab these from the back, and these just like keep those down and tabbed in, and you're just going to fold that in like so. Other side, keeping this tabbed in. Let's see if I get that in. Like you see that little tab right in there. You just want to keep that pushed in like that. And we're just going to fold that in as well. And then this piece right here is on a hinge. As you can see, you just want to fold that in. And boom. Just like that. We have like the nice little Gerwalk mode, which is really awesome looking. I really like that. And also these, the hands or the claws that he has, you just slide that little hand mechanism right there, both sides, slide that out, and now you got the hands deployed. Alright, get that out of here. And I really do like the way that looks. They did a really good job on that. Like, MasterMind Creations is definitely working on becoming my favorite third-party Transformer supplier. They really are. Make Toys is typically my #1, but Make Toys is like kind of been slipping to me recently. They're just not putting out any new product that I'm really liking as of right now. So I mean, they're doing a thing with the whole cross dimension, but it's just, you know, I was hoping they'd be going in another direction and they went somewhere else. But so I'm like really going back and collecting all the MasterMind pieces, and these are just wonderful. Just wonderful. Alright, now to get them into robot mode, we're just going to bring the legs all the way forward, and you're going to spin that half like so, and we can just spin the bottoms of the legs. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, just like that. Alright, now for top part, if I can remember how I did this, oh yeah, you want to untab these pieces off the sides. Just pop, pop. Alright, so that's done. Then we can, let me see, how do I do this? Hadn't looked at directions. Alright, so the arms fold forward, and they're on a slider. Oop, pop my camera. On sliders, fold your wheels back. I'm probably making this a lot more complicated than it has to be. This is what happens when you only transform something once before you do it on camera. You kind of have to play the guessing games. Alright, so now we can slide. Why isn't that sliding? One second, y'all. Do 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 do. Some holding music. Do 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 do. I'll just fast forward the part past this in editing. Okay, there we go. Alright, so what I did wrong was I pushed this down too soon. You want to leave this piece up, and that frees it up on the inside for the sliding mechanism to go back and forth. If you can see that slider on the inside, yeah, that frees it up. So now I can put this back down, collapse these down, collapse these parts down. Alright. And then we're just going to flip the head up. The head is just hiding down here in the back of the plane, or the back of the helicopter jet thingy, whatever he is. And then we spin that. And lift the antennae up. And boom, ta-da. Let's adjust our camera. Get it in focus. Alright, sweet. So here we have our IDW inspired whirl. Alright. He has great articulation. Head moves all the way up and down. It's actually on a mushroom peg on the inside there. So you get full range, full 360. And then the head is just on a hinge, so it goes up and down. Up and down, up and down. Alright. Arms get you out to here. Obviously, bicep swivel. Your shoulder rotation. Pretty much get you all full 360 range. You do get a little hang up in certain areas, but nothing that'll stop you from really being able to move it. When you do get him out the box, he does come like this with these kind of acting as skirt pieces, like hip skirts. And personally, I like it better flipped to the front, like so. Like, doesn't it look better like that versus off to the side? I like it better going to the front. In the pictures, it shows it going to the front, but it arrives in the box going to the side. So, yeah, I mean, it's your toy, it's your choice. Do with it as you please. So, but yeah, there you have the gun turret still. His little claws, like I said, they're on that slider to push them in and out. And they just opened up. Kind of reminds me of like Omega Supreme. And you get like the little claw motion. And those work really well. Those work really nicely. And on the inside of the claw, you'll notice on both of them, he has this little notch. This little grabby thingy on the inside. You can see that, the little grabber. That's where you put a sword. And that slides right on in. and he holds that just as well as any other figure you can ask for from any figure. All right. And I mean, that just honestly to me looks phenomenal. That is a great world. Like, I love those colors. I don't have anything in my collection right now, any Autobot in my collection at the moment that has these kind of like that nice sky blue, baby blue type of color to it. Alright, so I mean, this is a phenomenal figure to me. I really do enjoy it. I really do. I dig it a lot. Honestly, if you're in the market for a world and you're collecting in this scale, this would highly be the one I would recommend. Especially, like I said, right now on eBay. A lot of third-party figures, people are parting with theirs for a variety of reasons. Possibly because there are newer figures coming out and maybe they just want to upgrade. And it's a great time to be going online and just picking these guys up on the low. Now, for a quick size comparison for anybody out there wondering, here he is next to their Rodimus. I think they look really good together. And just for an additional size comparison, I also brought in the kind of IDW inspired Springer from Hasbro. And I'm just going to go on the record and say to anybody out there, I challenge anybody to find another Hasbro toy that is that damn dope. That is like that's probably one of the best figures I've ever seen Hasbro come out of. I can put him up to almost any other third-party Transformer, and he holds his weight perfectly next to any of them. I actually also did a repaint of this guy to look like Rodimus, and he does a phenomenal job as, you know, being Rodimus Prime as well. So I mean, he's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. All right, and for a final size comparison, I brought in Terminus Texahedron. He's quite a bit bigger than World, as he's supposed to be. So you can see how much larger he is. But he's a great scale. Great scale. They look really good together. And as I was saying, they all have that same style of sword. If you look at Terminus Texahedrons, a little bit more paint. He has like the black paint down here, but no gold paint in there. But he does have like the silver paint over towards the gunmetal. And then if you look at Worlds, like I said, they have about that same kind of style to them. And if I had my Drift out here, I could put his sword up next to these two, and that sword would also have the same type, not the same look, but they have that same vibe. And I really like the fact that they're keeping that kind of tradition going, where everybody looks like they came out of the same ninja or samurai school, or they all have the same master or belong to a similar clan or something like that. Like, I really do appreciate stuff like that. So yeah, that is my review for IDW World from MasterMind Creations. Like I said, I mean, if you get them on eBay for like 60, 70 bucks, I highly recommend getting them if you find them. So yeah, go ahead and pick that up if you see it, add it to your collection. Trust me, you'll thank me for it. And with that being, but that's pretty much all I got to say about it. And with that being said, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.